Hi guys, welcome back to All Things with Tips. So today I'm doing a quick weave. I saw this in the beauty supply store. It's Zury number 8. I remember using Zury back in the day, and so I remember that it being good hair, and I wanted to try this. It was very inexpensive. This is an 8-inch. It comes with 3 pieces and a closure. And it's like a body wave texture, and I'm going to do a bob out of this style. And so this is the closure here. I needed a cap. I also used my old school pump it up spritz along with my 30-second hair glue. I applied the black cap to my hair as a base and as a protectant for my hair. And I went ahead and cut my ears out so I could get that as tight to my hair as possible. And here I'm just doing the other side. All right, and once I get that done, what I'm doing now is just outlining where I will be cutting the cap. So I just want to make sure that it is secure before I cut it. I also found out that this helps my quick weave to last a little bit longer as well for some reason. And then once I get this outlined all the way around, I go ahead and spray it with my pump it up spray, and I blow dry that. And so I'll be back with you guys. I'll let you continue watching. So now that I have cut the excess cap off around my hairline, I am now going to go ahead and start to apply the tracks. First, I start off by measuring each track. I do tend to start up a little bit higher in the back. This is my first time using this type of hair, so I'm not sure how much I'll need or how thick it'll be. And so I always leave room at the bottom to just go back and add if I need to. So I go ahead and apply my glue and my spritz. And then I apply the first track to the cap. As you apply, you can go in and dry the tracks with the blow dryer. Sometimes I go ahead and add them, and then I'll add a few and then go back and blow dry, but it's totally up to you. I just like to make sure that everything is fully dry by the time I'm done, so that when I begin to cut it, it won't be pulling out. It'll already be secure. So just speeding it up here. So I'll let you guys continue watching until I am done putting in my tracks, and then I will be back with you. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Make sure you guys go ahead and like and subscribe to be able to see more videos. And I will be right back with you guys. All right, so now that I've added my tracks, it's time to go in and razor. So I like to use the comb razor. I find it easier for me to use to be able to go in and razor and texture the hair. And so I always get confused which side of the comb to use. But I'm using the one with the shorter teeth to go ahead and try to get a kind of straight line in the back. And then I use the other side to kind of just texture a little bit more. And I'm doing it kind of shorter in the back and longer on the sides to give me that fall in the front and give me kind of like a stacked style in the back. And as I'm going through, I just kind of like to play in my hair just to see how the cut looks, to see where I need to continue to cut the hair, if I need to add more tracks, like if it's too thin somewhere. So I just kind of go ahead and just play in it to see where else I would need to cut my hair. So you'll see me doing that throughout the cut and throughout the video. Okay, and here you see me just adding some layers in the back. So all I'm doing is just pulling the hair out, and then I'm just cutting it in a slantward position to give me those textured layers in the back. And this just kind of helps it to blend a little bit more, to make it look a little bit more full in the back as well. Give me that bed hair look. I love that look. And I'm just going in and just kind of straightening out my edges to prepare it for me to blend in my leave out with the weave. I did have to go back to the store and get another pack of hair because the 3 bundles just wasn't enough for me to close it in. And so I used like a pack and a half of hair. But I would recommend getting 2 to 3 packs and fill your tracks in closely. So lay them closely together. That way you'll have a more fuller bob look. And then if you decide to thin it out, you can still thin it out with your razor or your thinning shears. And so here I'm just going in, just trying to blend it in well with the hair. And I just do that on both sides and just kind of play with it until I get it to the look that I'm going for. Okay, so finally I got it, looking the way I want it to. So I go in and just add some silk to the top of my hair, just to my leave out. And that just kind of helps it to just blend a little bit better. And I also needed some silk on my hair as well, so to hydrate it. And this style was really, really easy. I basically just went to bed. I did just kind of pin the sides back so that it was still, like that leave out, so that it would still have that curl and blend in. But that is about all that I did with this style. It was very easy to maintain. And I didn't have to curl it or anything in the morning. So right here, I'm just taking my iron. I have it on a low setting, and I'm just loosening up that curl. Just to kind of give it the look I want it to. You do have to be careful because once you loosen it up, it will not go back. So don't put your curler on a high setting because it's not going to curl. I only did that just to loosen up the curl in some areas where it was just a little bit too much wave for me. And I'll also see if I can find the Zury hair on Amazon. And if so, I'll put a link to my Amazon storefront in the description of the video, along with all of the products that I use for this video. Do not comb it with a large tooth comb because it'll kind of get to where it's a little bit too separated and it looks less full. So always make sure you comb this with a small tooth comb and then fluff it out. You can also tease it a little bit at the root to give you a little bit more volume. And so that is something that I do recommend when you do have this style, That way it won't look too piecey and too thin, because you want to make sure that it looks full. At least that's the way I prefer to have mine. And this style did last me for about 2.5 to 3 weeks. No curling. It was a amazing style. I got a lot of compliments on it. I didn't have to do much to it at all. It was just so easy to maintain. I will definitely be using this hair again, but I will make sure that I get about 2 to 3 packs so that I can have a more fuller bob. And so this is the finished product, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And like I said, I'll put the link in the description if I can find the products on Amazon. And make sure you guys go ahead and like this video and subscribe. I will see you next time. Make sure you guys stay blessed and peace until the next video. Bye-bye.